Man, Kodak Black back at it again. And man, Kodak Black has had a roller coaster of a career, just ups and downs, lots of downs, but lots of ups. Kodak Black doesn't want to do music with Drake because he has a collab album with 21 Savage. And I don't know if you guys remember, I think maybe like 5 years ago, like right after the XXL freshman list, Drake was vibing in his private plane listening to some Kodak Black, and there was humongous speculations that there'd be a Drake and Kodak Black collab. That never happened. I don't know what happened about it, but let's find out. I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna be able to find it out, but I just thought it was super interesting. But Drake just has a lot of stimulus packages. Drake's the biggest artist in the world, biggest rapper in the world from my home country, Canada. 68 million monthly listeners. Biggest song right now is Rich Flex, and Rich Flex is at 359 million streams, almost up halfway to Billy. Jimmy Cook's at 439 million. An underrated song. I mean, maybe not underrated. Maybe underrated for the rap community is One Dance. I just need one dance. But anyways, I'm just trying to imagine like what kind of song do you think a Kodak Black and Drake song would make? Let me just take a look at some of his projects. Let's go to views. A song I think Kodak Black would sound really good on. This is kind of a weird take, but I think Child's Play, just kind of, the late production. I could see Kodak Black hopping on that track, you know what I mean? But other than that, Drake is super versatile. He just did a song with Popcorn called Weekend Done, and that's a beautiful hook. And I'm surprised it didn't even chart in the United States or North America anywhere. Obviously Jamaica, because it was a dancehall vibe, but you know what? Like, we just need the collab with Drake and Kodak Black. It's due time, and I don't know why it hasn't happened. And obviously, Kodak Black is a petty type of dude where he's like, yo, the world revolves around Kodak Black. Just think about the occasion where Kodak Black was apparently confused. He was driving over the border with a bunch of weed and apparently guns, and he was like, oh, I didn't know I was going to a border crossing. You know what I mean? So, like, Kodak Black just does some really interesting stuff. But his redemption story is pretty good, though, from the situation of him getting his nuts squeezed and kicked in jail, all the way back to his brand new hit song that the drop last year called Super Gremlin, that has 295 million streams, which was an absolute smash, peaking at number 3 in the Hot 100 Billboard charts. And he dropped a few projects last year. He dropped Back for Everything, which I really enjoyed. Like, Let Me Know, Back for Everything, Purple Stamp was good, Midas Touch was really good too, and this project was a pretty decent project, you know what I mean? And then Cutthroat Bill, his most recent one that came out pretty recently, I guess October 28th, was pretty good. 300 Blackouts, one of the standout tracks. If You Ever was beautiful song. And like Walk is really good too. But like Kodak Black has just always been a very unique artist. He's definitely in his lane. He definitely kind of has that fast Florida flow and stuff like that. And he's just like a pretty talented artist. You can't always understand what he's saying, but one thing you can understand, you can understand him a lot more than the way he talks with his accents. And you just can't understand him most of the time. But I do think we definitely need a Kodak Black and Drake album. And I can kind of see his perspective why it's like, oh, like Kodak Black is like, oh, you're finally coming to me now after you just did an album with 21 Savage. And just look how much it helped 21 Savage's career. I guarantee almost all of his top songs are featuring Drake. Well, I guess his top one is Creepin', Metro Boomin' in the Weekend, Rich Flex, but pretty much all of his top songs are not solo songs, Glock on My Lap's up there, number 5 and stuff like that, but Her Loss was just fantastic project. I think it'll be looked back to as a classic and stuff like that. But anyways, back to the main headline. Kodak Black does not want to do music with Drake because he's a collab album with 21 Savage. And Kodak Black he's almost looked at as kind of like the Chief Keef, the Playboy Cardi. He's Future too. He's solidified, like he doesn't need a Drake feature. So if the vibe is right, maybe Drake will hop on one of Kodak Black's songs. I doubt Kodak Black is gonna be the type of guy that's gonna be like, yo, I'm just gonna go hop on a Drake track. especially when he had a full interlude song on Kendrick Lamar's last project, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. So I think Kodak Black is kind of thinking, he's like, yo, I kind of want the respect that I deserve. Drake hasn't been doing that to me. But anyways, maybe this is just kind of a reach, but let me know in the comments what do you guys think. Like this video and subscribe and send this to all the Kodak Black fans. Thank you for watching. Peace.